Welcome to Renaissance Videos. This is the 30 coiler, the new 30 coiler, and we're going to show here just running off of 2 coils at 24 volts. So on the right side here we have 24 volts, just these 4 batteries powering, and then these 48 volts of batteries are being charged. On here you'll see the negative post of the charging battery, which connects up here to the positive post of the input battery, and then the input battery comes along right here actually, and then the other negative terminal, I've just got it running through this jumper cable here up to here. So what we have here, I have this as a clip just in case I need to pull it off. This is just the first run on this. It's just the setup, so if I need to pull a switch, I don't have a fuse on there right now, so you put a fuse and the amp meter right in line there. You can see the amp meter running right now, it's at 18 amps, 24 volts. That's what it takes to sustain rotation. Once this runs for a couple of hours, the lube inside will loosen up the bearings and it will spin faster on its own. And then once all the coils are rotating, then it will take a lot less power to sustain rotation. Now of course we're going to push it a lot harder than 18 amps at 24 volts, but this is how we're just showing that that's all it needs to sustain rotation with 2 coils. So we were going to do 3, and then I just decided to do 2. So out of 30 coils, 2 of them are only hooked up. Now we also have 30 more generator coils inside on the inner side, and I'll show you that right here. So inside there you can see there are 30 coils inside, so they're 10 each. And then we have just a couple of them hooked up here. This is just at low RPM, so it's low voltage, it's the AC, and then we have them all in series here. So we have this side hooked up just every 5 coils in series, and then on the back we haven't hooked anything up yet. It's just a big mess of wires yet. So what we'll have here is all the boards, half of the boards on this big heatsink, 15 boards here and 15 on the back. And we want to check to see that the temperatures are all good. So we have ideal temperatures here on our coils. So this is about the operating amperage right here. So 8 amps per coil is a nice number at whatever voltage. I did have it running at 48 volts last night. So the primary battery is low right now. It has been sitting for a couple of months, so it's not fully charged. But we want to just do a basic test here, and then of course we're charging up. These batteries have been sitting for a couple months too. So you can see the bulb. This bulb is in series with, or in parallel with this 10 ohm resistor. We need actually bigger parts here, but this is just a basic test. And then we have these base resistors here. And then this is just the trigger wire setup. There's also the the opto switch setup, which we don't have on this motor set up right now. But again, this is 3 10 coilers stacked. This weighs about 550 pounds with the pallet and the heat sinks here. It's a pretty big machine. So what we're going to do is just turn it off here. And again, I can just do that by disconnecting the trigger wire. And we can take a look at the voltages on this then bouncing up. So then there's the AC going down as RPM goes slower. And all is good. So come to the convention in Fort Lauderdale this summer and we'll show this running at higher speeds with all the generator coils hooked up and all the motor coils hooked up, these heat sinks. And we'll show obviously the regular 10 coiler, the 4-pole, the big industrial magnet motor running in a boat, and then the little window motor running in a little remote control boat, and possibly in a little scooter too that we're looking at doing. And also we're going to show the magic box and the extra over unity coming out of that. So I hope you enjoyed my video, and I hope it's been educational.